Bonsoir and welcome back with Canadian Silver Surfer, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Can you believe what's going on? Rising 10% on Friday and going down 9% on Sunday or Monday. And now steadily climbing back up, of course, like I knew it all along. Ladies and gentlemen, there's some things you have to understand. Okay, let's get things straight. Here's some nice 5 ounce copper. Looks like a UFO to me. Hey, yes, very beautiful piece. So what's going on? One of the reasons for this, of course, there's a couple of factors into play. Uh, One of them is that the Comex has increased the margins one more time, which has caused the price to fall. It's one of their tools they use in this incident when they do this. Another is that China is stop exporting from their country. And, they say they're 20% of the market, but in reality, they're actually 70%. When you consider all the refining methods and processes, they're responsible for 70% of the world's silver. So to cut them off would significantly affect the price. I'm sure the scare is there. But, the reality about that story, and I have the actual story because I am an investigative reporter, is that all that will actually be doing in China is that they're going to be you're going to need a license now to export silver from China, which will, as far as we know, which we'll be able to do. There's no reason why they wouldn't, but they're going to implement that new regulation that they're going to have to license the right to export silver from China. So that's the real story behind that. It's not that they're going to stop exporting. Instead, you're going to need to be licensed to do it. So with the right, if you follow the rules, like in every country, then you'll be able to do it. So let's see what happens with that. But of course, might have a little effect in the long run on the price, but maybe not more than that. I'm not sure what they really up to, the CCP, but who knows? Maybe there's nothing nefarious about it. But oh, look at this one here. Ah, yes, that's a nice picture. Yes. So I believe this is just the beginning of the bull run. Near the beginning of the bull run, and and I believe it's got some way to go. Adjusted to inflation and everything. We're talking between 150 and 200 and some odd change per ounce, per troy ounce. If you take into consider inflation and everything else. So it's got a ways to go. I've been looking at some of the guys there online with the silver channels that are, of course, they're how do you say what's the word I'm looking for? Not subsidized, but sponsored by SD Bullion and Yankee Stacking, Silver Dragons, Smart Silver Stacker, all those guys, Silver Seeker, and a few others. Uh, um, they're great guys. I mean, I'm happy for them that their stacking has paid off for them, and I'm happy that I got into it when I did, and even if it was late in the game, I'm just thankful for whatever I have, whether or not it's much or not much. It's not important. Important is I'm conscious of my decision and what my beliefs are, and I do what I feel is right for myself. And Those guys are all great. I appreciate them all. They're good suggestions, and they're good outlook on silver. They're good prospects, and uh, they've been very helpful to me in my decision to get silver and to cost average. Like Salivate Metal and the rest. Silver Dragons and Yankee Stacking and the whole crew, they'll talk about it, cost average. And so, you know, uh, I'm thankful that I got into it when I did about 4 or 5 years ago. You know, one day they might offer us, like I think Yankee was saying, they might offer us digital dollars for silver. Imagine that. Wouldn't that be something? Why would we do that? If we had no choice, we would do it. But why we wouldn't really want to do it if we had a choice, would we? Digital credits for silver. But hey, who knows what's coming? You recognize this from somewhere? From, is it John Wick? Ladies and gentlemen, I am the original John Wick. In the real world, this is what we use, ladies and gentlemen. I just put it in this case for you so you can see it. Nice presentation. But this is what we use where I come from. Members only, ladies and gentlemen. Members only. I'm just teasing you guys. Come on. You know I love you. I wish you all to be part of the members club, members only club. In my books, you all are. So, so that's the real story with the China and the exports that they'll be licensing. And there is a silver squeeze. It seems like we do have a few Hunt brothers on the scene, a few dozen, a few hundred billionaires that could make an impact. There was one about 3-4 weeks ago that bought, I'm not sure, $100 million worth or so. 100 million ounces or so. I'm not sure which one it was, but it impacted the price for a few days. And there was talk of him, and Elon is now talking on X, and he's not happy with the price. It's an important critical metal, and he's not happy. He should buy some silver mines and ask me to work for him. I would be glad to do it, especially if I get a percentage. And I think now it went up on Friday, down on Monday, and now up on Tuesday, and it's gonna continue to climb them up, ladies and gentlemen. I believe don't make it my decision based on what I believe. Do it for yourself, and I'm not telling you what to do, but I'm saying this is what I believe. I believe it's gonna continue to go up. Of course, all things come to an end, but until then, watch it slowly. Don't watch it go all the way up and go all the way back down again. Plan an exit strategy, but for certainly don't sell too early and miss out on the big ride. You have to know when to hold them, when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run, ladies and gentlemen, as a wise man once said. I believe his name was Kenny Rogers. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you for coming by. It's Canadian Silver Service saying always be kind to another. Always do what's right, even when no one is looking. And always, ladies and gentlemen, always look out.